right, welcome back, everybody. We're diving deep today.
Yeah.
To a world, well, it's a world where magic and technology, they're not just like, side by side. They're completely blended.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to be focusing on Aquarius,
Okay.
who is like an innovator, a real forward thinker in this
That's right.
world. And get this picture, a floating city.
Wow.
Where casting a spell, it's like checking your phone, totally normal. Yeah, it's wild. Our sources describe spells powering machines and technology, boosting magical abilities.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's like limitless possibilities, right?
Absolutely. That fusion is fascinating, and the imagery is so vivid.
Yeah, and there's this one scene that really stood out to me.
Yeah.
Aquarius is in their lab, and this experiment, it just blows up.
Oh, no.
Huge explode, right. But Aquarius doesn't even flinch, just like whoosh, hand wave, stabilizes everything.
Wow. I mean, talk about keeping your cool.
Right. Makes you think, what kind of person stays that calm?
Yeah, especially when you're dealing with forces like that.
Exactly. Could have gone so wrong.
Absolutely. That reaction to the explosion, it actually says a lot about Aquarius.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It speaks to a truth about innovation itself. Progress often comes with risk. So this explosion, it's not just some dramatic event. It's like a window into how Aquarius approaches creation. They seem to understand that risk is part of the deal when you're pushing boundaries.
But isn't that, I don't know, kind of reckless?
That's a fair point. But hold on, the sources also make it clear that Aquarius is meticulous.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They plan everything out, and their understanding of both magic and technology is incredibly deep.
So it's not just like throwing stuff together and seeing what happens?
No, it's calculated risk. The explosion might show they're pushing limits.
Yeah.
But not that they're careless.
Okay, so it's not just about accepting the risk. It's about knowing how to manage it.
Exactly. And this all ties into their big vision for the future.
What do they see?
Well, they seem to imagine a world where magic and tech aren't just tools, but like the driving forces shaping society, pushing humanity forward. It's not one over the other. It's understanding how they work together.
Yeah, and it really seems like the line between those two, magic and tech, is blurred in this world. The sources talk about spells, not just powering machines, but like enhancing your mind.
Right, boosting cognitive functions, altering physical properties, even messing with time.
Whoa, time too.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, how far can they really take this?
That's the big question. And this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
We find out this floating city, this incredible feat of engineering, it's not held up by some fancy technology.
No way.
It's floating because of a massive, intricate web of spells constantly being adjusted and calibrated.
Wow, that's amazing.
It really shows how deeply connected magic and tech are in this world. And it raises questions, about the potential, but also maybe the dangers of this kind of close relationship.
Right. So we've got Aquarius, this incredibly talented person.
Yes.
Who not only can control both magic and technology, but they get the risks and the rewards of pushing boundaries. They're building the future, literally.
Right. In this floating city.
With this fusion of magic and technology. It's mind-blowing to think about.
It really is.
But here's a thought for you all listening.
Okay.
If you were Aquarius, standing in that lab, what would your next experiment be? What kind of future would you try to create?
That's a good question.
Would you keep pushing those limits or take a step back?
Interesting.
Because in a world where magic and tech are so connected, the possibilities are endless.
That's for sure. There's so much to explore there.
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
It does. Fascinating stuff.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.
Take care.